Namaste, I am Vaishali Siddharam Shakapure from GFGC Muddebihar. Now I am going to explain you session number 7 from unit number 4 called as the event handling. Now I am going to explain topic called as GUI components like sliders, windows, menus and dialog boxes. Here GUI components in Java, slider, windows, menus and dialog boxes which I will going to explain now. Introduction to GUI controls. Java provides the various components to enhance the interaction. These include the value selectors called as the slider, standalone windows, menus for navigation, dialog boxes for alerts, inputs, and messages. These are essential for full-featured GUI applications. Here, JSlider. First component I will going to explain in this session is slider, used for selecting a value from contiguous range. Can be horizontal or vertical. Common methods are get value, set minimum, set maximum. Slider here 0. 0 is the minimum value, 100 is the maximum, and 50 is the default value. Here I have created the program for JSlider. Here I have created the label value 50 called as the value 50. Here slider, new slider I have created here minimum 0, maximum 100 and initially it should be on 50. That means default it should indicate the 50. Here the tick mark. That means when I move the slider, there I have to put the tick mark to understanding. The major tick spacing should be 20 and minor is the 5. When first click, when I do, then it should increase or decrease by 5. When I keep on moving, then maximum should be 20. Okay, set pen tick, true. When I moving through the slide, then slide when left to right, I move the slide, then color should change of that slider. Set pen labels, true. Okay. Label also should appear on that particular um, program. Here is the output for that particular. Here minimum is 0, maximum is 100, and here I have put the maximum 20 as the default. Okay, 20 as the marking system. Here when I don't want to move, that time when I click over here, then this will move by 5 points. Okay, and whatever selection is there, that the selection value is by set value. I have setted or selected that value. Selected value should appear will appear over here. Here window. I will going to explain the window which we are familiar because from since first program we are watching the frames only. Still I will going to explain this one. Represent a top level window used to create application main window. Common methods are set size, set title. Here set visible true. This is for making appear to the user, visible to the user. Set default close operation, JFrame, exit on close. When I click on the close button, it should exit. Okay, we should get out of that particular frame. For this, we need this function and this default parameter for that particular function. JFrame, here I example how to create that JFrame. Frame is equal to new frame, my window. Okay, name of that particular window. Frame dot set size 300 and 200, width and height is there. Frame set visible true. These three lines are merged for this frame. Okay, here I taken the JFrame. Frame is equal to new frame. I have given the frame name, my first window. Here I have set the size 400 and 300. Set default operation, exit on close. Exit on close. This is the method for closing that particular frame. And set layout. I haven't set it the layout. It is the optional one. Okay, you can set the layout as well. Now first frame set dot visible to visible to we can see the frame frame on the output window. For that we have to need to write this method called as set visible true. Okay, here is my first frame I have created. when I click on this close button, when after executing, when output is appear, when I click on this close button, then window is disappear. If I won't write that particular function, then this window will or don't get closed. Okay, we have to manually exit this window. For that, we need to add that particular method. Here, set title method for that JFrame are set title. For set the title of the window, get set size, width and height is there. Set the size of window. Set visible method, boolean flag. When I want to show, then I have to write the true. When I want to hide that window, then I have to write the false, or I can leave it. Then set layout manager. That means I want to set the layout called as a flow layout or a border layout or grid layout. Okay. Set default close operation method is there. Defines what happens when the window is closed. Okay. Add component. Okay. Add component. Add GUI component to the frame. This method add the GUI component to the frame. Set the location X and Y. Set the window position on the screen. Okay. Set resizable boolean flag. Allow or present the window from being resized. Here, J menu bar and J menu is there. Last one in this particular session is J menu bar and J menu. J menu bar is the main menu bar. J menu represents the menu and menu item for that particular item. Common methods are add J menu for menu bar, add J menu item for menu. Example, J menu bar, I have to create the menu bar. Okay. For that, I need the function class menu bar mb is equal to new menu bar. In that particular menu bar, I want to add the menus. Okay, called as file menu. Okay, file menu. Next, that file menu I want to add in menu items. Okay, menu items called as open and mb add file. Here is the example. For that, first create the menu bar. Okay, I have created the menu bar. Then create the menus to that particular menu bar. I have created the menu bar. To that particular menu bar, I want to add the menus called as a file and edit. Okay. Then that particular menus, file menus, I want to add the items. Okay. Then I have to create the J menu items. Okay. Menu items I want to create. Open, save, exit for that file menu. For edit menu, cut, paste, copy that I have to create. Okay. Here, add the menu item to menus. Here, file menu. Okay. Add open item, save item, and file menu dot add separator. Add a separator line. File menu add exit item. Okay. Menu bar, menu file, and menu I have added. Then common methods are there. Here, what I created. This is the menu bar. Okay. This is the menu bar. These are the menus. Okay. File and edit are the menu. These are the menu items. Okay. First, I have to create the menu bar. Next, I have to create the menus. Next, I have to create the menu items. Okay. And that menu item, I have to add in this particular menu. And again, this menu, I have to add in the menu bar. Okay. This is the flow of this creating the menu bar. Next, components and why we have used purpose for these components are there. J menu bar. Purpose of this menu bar is container of top level menus. J menu represent the drop down menus. Here J menu item, clickable item in the menu. J menu items are nothing but clickable item in a menu. J checkbox menu item means menu item with the checkboxes. Radio button menu item. Menu item with the radio button. J pop up menu. Right click context menu. Okay. Here methods for these particular components are add J menu item, add the item to the menu, set mnemonics character key, okay, keyboard shortcuts. If I want to add the keyboard shortcuts to that particular item, then I have to use the set mnemonics. Set accelerator. Here keystroke. Add a key combos. Okay. When control plus yes I click, then file should save. That kind of shortcuts I can add by using the set accelerate. Okay. Next, add separator. Add the horizontal line in the menu. In previous example also I have added this add separator. Horizontal line is there. Okay. Uh, horizontal line. I have added in each of the menu item, I have added the horizontal line. Okay. So to show as a separator. Here, J option pane is there. Nothing but what? Dialog box. Okay. In many of the example, I have shown the dialog boxes. Why we use the dialog boxes? To show the short messages, we use the dialog boxes, or show the warning messages, we use the dialog boxes. Used to create the pop-up dialog boxes. Types message, confirm or input dialog. Common method: show message dialog, show confirm dialog, show input dialog. JPEN show message dialog operation successful. Here I have created the dialog box. Okay, dialog example. Here just in action perform I have to use the dialog example class name and set visible false. I have taken this one. Okay. When I click on OK button, then it should show the message like you have. This is the dialog box only. Click button to continue. Okay. When I click on OK, this OK dialog box will open. In summary, J slider, why we use the J slider? Select the numeric values with a draggable thumb. J frame, top level application window. J frame is the top level application window. J menu bar and J menu is create the menu driven interfaces. Next, J option pane shows the alert and get the input from user. Thank you.